Happy Monday. I'm on my work laptop right now because Bryce took my personal one that we share. We share a MacBook. It's a whole thing. What don't we share? Guys, I'm really exhausted. I took last week off, and so coming back into work, I'm literally my brain is frazzled. I don't know how to even get started. Also because today, this week, and thank goodness, it's actually the best week for me to come back because it's called a bye week. So every time there's a month where there's 5 Thursdays in the month, or 5 weeks, I guess, in the month versus 4, we have a bye week because we only create content and send out content on the first, second, third, and fourth Thursday of the month. So if there's a 5th Thursday, we don't do anything that week, really. We do our other stuff outside of content creation, but we don't do anything for clients usually. So this week is kind of an exception for me because I have a new client and I need to make a 2-week calendar for them this week, but that's the only actual content creation I have to do. And so yeah, I don't know, I'm just a bit frazzled because I'm what do I do with myself? So I've been working on my part of our team project, and that honestly is not going well today. I'm just really out of it, and so I can't focus, and I just feel the more that I'm trying to do, the more exhausted I am, and it's only 10:20 a.m. I've only been at this for an hour and a half. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what's going on in my brain. There's just, I feel very mind foggy today. So yeah, I'm going to make myself some coffee. Maybe that will help. I don't know. I literally do not know. This is my to-do list for the day. Basically, I've started working, like I said, on our team project, my part of it, but I feel weird crossing it off because I barely even got anything done, and I'm I feel useless right now. I don't know. It's just one of those days, and I'll get through it. I'm being dramatic. And I also literally have the whole day to get all my stuff done because, like I said, I'm not in a rush. I don't have a crap ton of stuff to do this week. So yeah. That's the update. I hope this vlog is fun and cute so far. I feel I have been having a series of good days, which is good because I was low-key going through it for a minute there. But yeah, this is my 9 to 5 reality. I get to work remote though, which is obviously very nice. And basically, yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. I feel sometimes I'm the most boring person on this planet, but Bryce and I have talked about this before too, because I just feel a lot of pressure sometimes to be that person that always has energy, always has something to say, is always joking around, is always just in a good mood, very bubbly, very happy personality, because that's just how I've always shown up. And it honestly wasn't until this year that I realized it kind of was a mask for the things that I go through internally, because I have I struggle with depression, and I didn't even realize that I struggled with depression. I didn't know what it was. I couldn't put my finger on it. And whenever you think about depression, I feel it's a very specific image that has been painted for us of what it's supposed to look like. Sorry, I'm getting texts right now, and that is just not how it looks for me. And so I genuinely just thought that everyone felt the exact same way that I did, and it was something that everyone went through, and that somehow, some way, they were just stronger than me. They were able to do everything that they had to do, and it didn't tire them out in the same way that it did me. I just was I honestly was convinced that I was just lazy and weak, but it turns out I actually just was dealing with something a lot deeper than that. Anyways, so I've always kind of put on a mask, I guess, of being overly happy and positive and good vibes and being the funny one and all of that stuff. And I think that now, after a long time of doing that, and also learning what was actually going on with me, I feel I've let myself be more boring. I don't know, not always showing up in that super happy, bubbly kind of mood, I don't know. I've just let myself show up how I am, and I've also found people who let me do that and not really feel bad about it, which is obviously a really good thing. But sometimes I feel not guilty, but I just feel what makes me interesting as a person. I feel I'm not that interesting of a person because I don't show up in that way anymore, or I do when I'm feeling that way, when I genuinely feel it, but when I'm actually okay. I'm where was I going with this? Basically, when I make videos, I feel the exact same way. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm very interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I end up like scrapping the whole video, which is, I don't know. I hate when I do that because I want to be able to look back on these things at the end of the day. Like, I'm just recording myself to document what my life was like and what my thoughts and feelings were and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Anywho, back to work for me. Or actually, I need a coffee. I'm going to make a coffee first. I don't think I can keep grinding without some sort of caffeine. Guys, like, SOS. Okay, bye. I'll see you later.